Hi, my name is Marc Cairns and I'm Managing Director at New Practice.
Hi, I'm Becca Thomas. I'm Creative Director and Architect at New Practice.
At New Practice, design is a valuable tool to enable the clients and communities we work with to encourage and support individual, social, cultural, civic, intercultural participation across the built environment. And we believe that design is a tool which helps to build positive stewardship and active collaboration with every part of the community to help people draw out local knowledge, strengthen networks, create new links, and enhance what already exists in places. I think most importantly for us, design is of its most value when kindness, collaboration, and listening are central to the approach, and when design-led projects really champion passion and pride in place. So I think that design can contribute to livable places best when it's used both as a problem-solving tool, but also a vehicle for imagination. And that's when it really has the power to help people rethink the everyday experiences of the places around them. So I guess over the past 5 years at New Practice, our best work across community engagement has really evidenced the power of design in moving decision-making processes about the built environment out of the same old tired hands back into that, the people who make communities genuinely livable. And for us, design has the power to create more livable places by really creating opportunities to better provide infrastructure for creativity and a better place for young people and vulnerable groups at the table to make these decisions within our communities.
The building was in such a poor state. It had been in community management with no long-term maintenance plan for nearly 2 decades. So this building was leaking, it snowed inside, it rained inside. The staff and community spent so long just trying to make the building function that they couldn't then think about what they wanted for the future or how they would make designs. They'd appointed a design team, they'd appointed an architect, but without really having a chance to understand what design meant for them. We spent the first 2 years of the project just getting to the root of that, getting past the day-to-day hurdles of being in a space that isn't really designed for you and doesn't really function, to get to that point of what design meant and building a really valuable brief, building an idea of what they needed for the future, and having like so many what-if conversations. I think for me, design is in that what-if conversation. What if in the future we want to do this? Well, okay, what space do we need for that? How do we need the building to function? How adaptable or flexible or, fungible is some of the way the building is put together. And that for me is how kind of we made design really core part of this building and the story of this building. So again, thinking about Kinning Park and thinking about the work we do, New Practice is a retrofit first practice. We focus on retrofit and reuse. The greenest building you have is the one that is already here, and making the most of the heritage and the spaces that we already have, whether they're listed or whether they're unlisted, whether they're particularly valuable or beautiful, it's still the right choice. So again, looking at the building around us, we've kept everything that we could keep, we've repaired what we could, and we've only replaced those little bits that we needed to.
I think the value of design is it's about problem solving, but it's also about imagination. Mm-hmm. And when both of those things come together, it allows people to explore and understand the models and experiences around them in a different way, and hopefully improve those experiences. So for us, design is a tool for change.
Yeah, design for me is that space between practical and joyful. I think that's where all of the good stuff happens, and that's design.